Ye- Yes, 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 yes. This is me again, Hudson George. My topic today is most likely there will be no war to be fought between America and Venezuela. It don't looking like there will be a war, but Donald Trump's strategy works in the Caribbean. Donald Trump reclaiming the Caribbean waters. But there will be no war. I don't think there will be a war between Venezuela and America. Now, some political thinkers to the left might say America is getting weak. So America is grabbing her backyard, right? She's protecting her backyard, right? That might be one school of thought. And they'll say, oh, the rise of China and Russia and other countries with big population, America cannot manipulate them as before. But my point is, I think the American is claiming the Caribbean waters, but there wouldn't be a war between America and Venezuela. Now, Trump also scored points on our fundamentalist, minute, small little clique and left-wing thinkers in the Caribbean. Right? And the less diplomatic of all the Caribbean left-wing thinkers, you find them in Grenada, the place where I'm from. They talk a lot of crap. They talk a lot of left-wing politics, but if you do a research on them, the political way of life or the everyday way of life has nothing to do with left-wing politics. They only have it in theory. It's like the worst sinners saying they believe in God. You understand? It are people who sin all week and they go to church on Sunday or Saturday. And they're Christian, but they do bad things in the week. They don't live to the moral standard that they do rituals to when they go to the church on Saturday or Sunday, mostly on Sunday. Whilst a lot of Caribbean people, especially I could speak for Grenada, who talk leftist politics. It's only in theory. In reality, they are capitalists. But they love capitalism. They love the way of life. The luxuries that come with capitalism. So, with Donald Trump gunboat in the Caribbean, now Venezuela will survive. America won't able to tell Venezuela who to trade with. Because you don't invade a man's country. So he could trade, he could do what he wants, that he have his 200 miles of waters and your international water, right? Venezuela is a big country and most likely Venezuela had stored a lot of weapons from the Hugo Chavez era to present. And whether you might call Trump an ultra-right winger, he is trying to claim the Caribbean region. Now, the timing with Trump again, to what I tell you, Trump mission is kind of successful. We had election in Guyana and Jamaica. Trump parties won, right? Because the PPP, the People's Progressive Party of Guyana, is no more a socialist party. I think I do all live on that already. Easterns are capitalists by nature. They're not. They are entrepreneurs. The days of British Guyana and the sugar industry, the Jack Dio and the Mohammed, whatever is his name, the new prime minister, they're into the capitalist world. The vice president and the president. Efran Ali, I think is his name. Afran Ali, something like that is his name. These guys and them, they're into the capitalist world. They're not like the Cherry Jagan. Right? So Trump scored some points down there. Was the election free and fair? I don't know. I find the Black Party didn't do too well. I'm not Guyanese. I don't want to say what I don't know. I just asking. The second run-up party is also led by East Indians. So I don't know if it was a coalition or a breakaway or whatever. So Trump, with his gunboat close to Guyana and Venezuela, the PPP won the election. What you call it? Gunboat intimidation or oil and gas? Everybody's happy. Guyana have oil and gas, and they don't want Venezuela to take the oil and gas. It could be that too. So they don't see color if it's black, Indian, Portuguese, mixed race, native. They all vote that way. Right. So things settle in Guyana, except the border. But my problem with Venezuela is it's time for them to accept to draw a demarcation line. Because the oil in Guyana or in the Essequibo region or Venezuela is claiming, it don't belongs to the majority of people in those regions. The Spanish came and colonized, and the English came too. The Dutch came and the English. The oil belongs to the native people. So, in my opinion, Venezuela saying the oil is theirs. If you're fighting anti-colonialism, how can you say the oil is yours? Because the Spanish are colonizers as well as the British or the Dutch or who. Right? So, Venezuela and Guyana have to sit down, come up with a plan to settle the border. Venezuela is a massive country, right? And with the most oil. So they could settle. If you have the most oil, well, settle with your neighbor, let him eat some food too, he get some oil too. Right? Now, in Jamaica, the election result though surprised me. Because if you study Caribbean history and politics, Guyana had an East Indian working class black struggle. Trinidad had working class black struggle mixed with East Indian. Plantation, sugarcane, oil industry in Trinidad. In Guyana, it used to be sugarcane. And in the other Caribbean islands, you had sugarcane too. St. Kitts, Nevis, Antigua, Grenada was nutmeg and cocoa. Right? St. Vincent was banana. Dominica was banana. St. Lucia was banana. Grenada was banana, nutmeg, and cocoa and other spices. So, black politicians rise to trade unionists. In Guyana, the East Indian and the Cherry Jagan rise to trade unionists. Butler, Grenadian Butler went to Trinidad and fight for wages for working class people. Butler was a black man, black Grenadian, right? Then you had the East Indian with Basdale, Pandey and them, their trade union. In case of Jamaica, the politics is different. The political party was created by the colonial class. So it's only Michael Manley they come with a little difference, talk about socialism, but both political parties in Jamaica come from the same source. There is no rivalry there. They might have it later on, but the politics come from the ruling class, or what you call the colonial class looking people. So, so we know Trump will have that in the bag. Because the JLP might be a little bit more to Trump, but they both are American parties. So Trump scored some good points down there, but there will be no war in Venezuela. I don't think so. I don't think there will be a war. But Trump will have a gunboat down there in the region for a long time. Whilst you are in my little Grenada, you have some left-wingers talking crazy as if they're paranoid. They're schizophrenic. Grenada, a lot of left-wing political illusionists. Yesterday I was listening to, I saw George Mason, a trade unionist, talk about America. What he's saying in Grenadian English, we say, what's a mountain? Or according to what he's saying, the Grenadian Prime Minister could be, assassinated by imperialism, and he named country too. So it's only a lunatic who will make you are either a lunatic to make a comment like that, or you are a political illusionist to jump to this kind of conclusion. Not knowing that in Grenada we didn't vote for a socialist party. And the NDC is not a socialist party or a communist party. So I don't know why Judge Mason could make a statement like that. But I know Judge Mason from a long time. School days, he always in his in his cadet khaki shirt. So you could tell this guy his behavior, that was from his youthful years. He kind of had this militant thing in him. So I won't say he comments so surprised me, but to me, he made a stupid comment. And these are the same people that say President Trump does be talking nonsense. I don't know. If you're saying the President Trump does be talking nonsense, and you are Judge Mason making such a stupid comment, well, are we living in a period where ultra right-wing politics and ultra left-wing politicians talking nonsense? Or trade unionists or whatever? All I hear in Grenada is nonsense they're talking. So, I don't think there will be war. But there will be gunboat up and down the Caribbean waters, as long as Donald Trump there. That is how we're looking at now. But I don't think there will be any invasion. Because as I said, I believe Venezuela is fortified with a lot of weapons. And maybe a US invasion might, America is mighty, they could crush it, but it will be bloody. So I don't think there will be wars. I don't think so. Because the Chavez era is more than 20 years to the Maduro. There is weapons inside those places. And you have big powers involved. This is not like Maurice Bishop and Bernard Cordon, Little Grenada, so stupid killing each other, so who will be the boss? You understand? Why is you have a jail with full of detainees you fighting? You got to be a lunatic to do a thing like that. So the situation in Venezuela and the United States, I don't think there will be war. I don't think so. I don't see no war coming. So the gunboat will be in the Caribbean for some time. I don't think he's going to go, but there will be no wars in the Caribbean. Donald Trump, his strategy is working in the region because he could run up and down north to south from Miami to 200 miles of Venezuela. If you left wingers and you say America back is against the wall, so they protecting the backyard, as I would say. Or you talk about the Monroe Doctrine, that's your opinion. But as I said, most likely there will be no war. I personally don't want war in the region. I don't want war. Anyway, this is me, Hudson George. I gone till I come again.